In this video we're going to talk about how to touch off a tool and how to enter that into the tool data page, and then we'll discuss how the program gets that information on the G43 line. Let's take a look. On the G43 line we have several things going on. The G43 tells the machine to go look at the tool data page and bring in the tool length offset for H1, which is the tool length offset of tool number 1. So if that was a tool 2, then we would actually make this an H2. So you always want to make sure that those two match. Okay. So on the G43 line, the machine looks at the tool data page, brings in the tool length offset, and then rapids to the Z 1 inch above the part. So right now we're going to talk about how we touch off a tool, determine that tool length offset, and how we store a Z-axis work offset. Let's see how that's done. Alright, so anytime a tool is loaded into the tool magazine, we want to make sure that the tool length offset is stored in the tool data page. And we do that by touching off on a tool setter. The tool setter is set up to be 8 inches high from the very top to the bottom. So that's 1, 2, 3 blocks stacked up, and then the tool setter is 2 inches tall at the time the light comes on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As we approach with the end mill and we start touching that pad, now we're coming in at 1,000th increment. Now you see that little light coming on. I back up and make sure I get the same light to come on. I'm sitting in exactly 8 inches above the table. Alright, so at that time I want to store that location. So I go to the offset page and I want to record it right there on line 1 for tool 1, and that is where H1 is going to look for our data. Then right there we want to click on tool offset measure, and it will record the distance from Z home position down to the top of that 8-inch stack up. Then the next thing we want to know is the distance from the table up to the top of our part, because the top of our part is going to be Z0 in our program. So the first thing we're going to do in the G54 Work Offset is we're going to change that -2 inches 762 to -8 inches, because our tool is set at 8 inches above the table. So now we're going to measure how much we need to come back from the table back up to the top of the part. So we're going to find 0 on our indicator, and right there we're going to the position page, and we're going to 0 out the Z-axis. So Z origin, and we go back to our indicator. In hand control we're going to bring it up in Z, and then we're going to find the top of the part, and we're going to find that same 0, and then we're going to look at the distance we traveled from the table up to the top of that part. Alright, so that's within 1,000ths. So now we go back to our position page. So it took exactly 5 inches 253 to get up from the table to the top of the part. So while I'm looking at that number, I'm going to go ahead and enter it so that I can switch pages back to the offset page and add that number back to that -8. So when we do that, I'm going to end up with -2 inches 747, and that is the distance from where I set the tool to the top of the part, and that's what the machine needs to know. Now, because we have went through the same process of all of these tools, touching it off on that tool setter and recorded the tool length offset, anytime the program is calling one of these tools and brings in that tool length offset with the H value, the machine knows exactly where the tip of that tool is in relation to that part. I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Leave me a comment in the comments section. Let me know how you would do this or if you agree with this method. Thanks for watching.